Italian. Yeah,
Same as you.
But married to a local man from Korcula.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's good. This is very nice island. I think share a few details with you, so you'll decide if it's good or bad. So we'll walk around the town, old town of Korcula.
How old this tower was?
Very old.
Very old.
A million years.
No, don't cheat. Don't cheat.
500.
BC. More. 800 BC. 13th century.
13th century.
Korcula was completely inserted into the city walls at the same time. My husband and me, we decided to go away because Korcula became too crowded. In July, the whole Germany seems to be here on holiday. And in August, Italians comes because they have these Ferragosto holidays. And they're both noisy, very noisy, almost like us. And these people were singing, shouting, screaming till 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't blame them. They were on holidays, but I had to sleep a little bit, at least for 2 or 3 hours a night. So I was really tired because they were shouting and screaming so late in the night.
And drinking too, right?
And drinking, of course. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, the butchers start to cut meat under my bed. Because the workshops are always on the ground floor, and so was the butcher under my bed on the ground floor, and she started to cut meat at 5. So yeah, we did some chopping. Yeah, so we decided to go away from here. So we bought a little unfinished house 4 kilometers from here. We finished it with a lot of, joy and so on, and now we live there. We have a little garden and everything. So we are very happy. And there's the dead end road. And chocolate. Chocolate. That's the most important word with ch. So a little C with a little monkey. Remember that. But I stop here for some other thing, which is the fountain. Look at this little bronze fountain here in the middle of the square, which is commemorating a very great day for Korcula. And that was when the fresh water came onto the island. And that was only 25 years ago. Before, as I said, there were just the cisterns under the houses. Every house had a cistern filled with the rainbow. You can see 2 packs up there. The upper one, you recognize it? What you do? A flying beast is the symbol of flying beast? What about Venice? Isn't that a Venetian lion? This market, it's not very full today because everything what they're selling here comes from Neretva River, which is quite away from here. You remember you were there yesterday? Yes. So that's the place we are getting the vegetables and fruits, because on the island there was never enough water to water such a plant. But that's why the market is so expensive in the summertime, because these people bringing goods here to Korcula, they have to pay 2 ferries to come here, they have to pay trucks to bring vegetable and fruit here, and that's make it very expensive. So we never go there, because at the end, who pays that? That's us. So we rather go in this ugly yellow house in the supermarket down there, where is just a big supermarket from 14th century. And now we're going to find another entrance, and I'll see who is cheating. Who is cheating? Entrance into the old town for 500 years ago. People enter here because that was the solid wall over there. So look at the holes here. That was the system of the drawbridge.
Oh yeah.
So they put the drawbridge down at 7 in the morning, and they put it back up at 7 in the evening with a special ceremony. Yes, that's pretty obvious why. So the monumental here, this camouflage a little bit too monumental for the little square, but I've heard that the man was very important, so he deserved it. That would be Leonardo Foscolo, very important Venetian general, but he was never put on that niche for some reason. Look, in the corner, that's a chapel of the Lady of Snow for some reason, which I don't know, because it's snowing here every 56 years, and and look at the tree. What tree is that?
Magnolia.
No. 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 People from Southern California should know. Rubber tree. Well, that's the biggest rubber tree on the island.
It's rubber.
28 years old.
28 years old.
What amazed me, look where
Big leaves.
from. Look at it. That's the lady from this house. She put, you know, the pot over there in a little plant and she forgot it. And the tree survived, you see, for 28 years. So it's nice. You probably have been never sitting in the shade of the rubber tree. So the square here, there were 3 other boys who died. But those 8, they survived. Unfortunately, now there are just 2, the little one and the 3rd one. And now I'll let you guess who is my husband among this.
The little one.
The little
The
one.
little naked one, yeah. But he was dressed up when I met him for the first time. I promise you. But that was very important information. I knew about him everything important right away.
Everyone.
So that was,
That's cute.
and almost every family was so numbered. So that was very good for her to put them to sleep, yeah, in the evening.
I'll stay.
Okay. Anyway, Korcula is not like a fish. Korcula is a fish. Look at that. That's real fish. And you know why we call it the herringbone pattern? Look, the main street, it's like a spine and the bones of the fish. And Korcula is very lucky. We also have the head of the fish. So, official name for the ground plan like that, it's a herringbone pattern. And the same is Dubrovnik. You see tomorrow or whenever you go to Dubrovnik, you'll see that's the same thing. This is Stradun and those are bones on both sides. And this is not because somebody liked to do town in that way, but because it's very practical for many things. Very convenient for what?
Ventilation.
The town from all other winds. So there is never too much wind here because everything is revealed. And you Americans have a song which fits perfectly in my town. American song in this town. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, when the wind is from the north, no one darest venture forth. When the wind is from the south, it has rain at its mouth. When the wind is from the east, its feet neither man nor beast. But when the wind is from the west, it is at its very best. You see how very beautiful song fits in my town.
Is that a
this
sound or a
is,
point?
which town in America is built that way? Part of it.
Which town?
What about Manhattan? Manhattan.
Manhattan.
San Francisco
Oh, yeah,
has
Florida.
main Manhattan. This is Manhattan. So you copy that from us. You copy that from us.
We were there last month.
Of the church, gradually like, but it's under reconstruction and also they paint inside. So we changed it for another church and the exhibition down there, the exhibition of the Light House. Look, that was the longest balcony on the Adriatic coast. Enough to call some people who could understand what is written on these plaques, because they are Greek letters. And then these people recognize it, realize that it's a Greek letters, and found in the place when Greeks lived 2,300 years ago when they colonized the island. And these Greeks, they came here, colonized the island, but they were not aggressive. And the Illyrians living here were not aggressive either. So they sat together, they sorted out the problem related to the division of land.